Imagine this. Cleveland, Ohio to Tokyo, Japan for $240 round trip. Newark, New Jersey to Dublin, Ireland for $350 round trip. And Detroit to Miami for $66 round trip. No, you are not dreaming. Those are actual round trip plane ticket prices that I found in the past few months just using two of my favorite tools, Google Flights and Scott's Cheap Flights. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use those two tools to find cheap flights for you to book today. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Krista. I'm a gate agent for a low-cost airline, and I am truly passionate about bringing you the best tips and tricks for making travel a top priority in your life. So my two favorite tools on the web to use to find cheap flights are Google Flights and Scott's Cheap Flights. I'm going to go through each today and show you how I use them to find amazing deals. So first off is Google Flights. So I use Google Flights in two different ways. If I have my destination and dates in mind, it's a really great way to know that I'm getting the best possible fare. Also, for finding cheap destinations that, are just floating out there, these super great deals, and you just want to catch them, right? So awkward. So if you've never been on Google Flights before, it's really easy to get there. You just go to google.com/flights or just Google Flights, and it'll be the first link that pops up. One way I use Google Flights is if I already know where I'm going and when. If I know where I'm going and when, I will go to the main page of Google Flights. You're going to type in your destination. Now, with this, there's a little trick because you want to make sure you're typing in your departure city and your arrival city as cities. Do not put specific airports unless you really know that that's your only airport choice, because there are multiple airports in certain cities and some can be cheaper than others to fly into. If you don't have a preference, just put your city. Then you're going to click into the date range. So in the departure date, click there. You're going to wait until the calendar pops up. Don't just type a date in. You're going to wait until the calendar pops up, and it's going to pop up with all these dates and prices underneath. You want to look for the prices that are green. Green means good. Green means cheap. Green means that these prices are below average for this destination. So then you can go through and you can make an informed decision on whether if you leave a date earlier or a day later, it's going to be cheaper for you. Now here's a little tip for you. You want to make sure that you're only searching for one passenger when you're searching for flight prices. Even if you're going to be traveling with more than one person, make sure to put one passenger when you're pricing out your tickets, because airlines do kind of weird things with their pricing. So one ticket might be a lower price, but the second ticket would be a higher price. If you just put in two passengers, you're going to get that higher price for both passengers. So just keep that in mind when you're pricing tickets and only look for one passenger, even if you might need 2 or 3 tickets. So the second way I use Google Flights is to find cheap destinations. So say you're going to have a week off in October, you want to go somewhere but you don't know where yet, and you want a cheap destination to get out of Dodge. Don't we all? You're going to scroll down and you're going to click on Explore Destinations. It's this little blue button right above the map. You're going to click on that and it's going to bring up a map of the world. And then you want to look to the left-hand side and kind of fill this out a little bit. So you're going from your departure city or departure airport, where you want to go. If you don't know, just leave it blank. And then underneath, you can type specific dates. So if you can only travel on a specific date, put those in, or flexible date, where you can say, I want to go for a week or 2 weeks, or I want to go in November, right? Then hit done. And then it's going to show you all those prices for like popular destinations. You can see like this right there, super cheap, just like a quick getaway. You can like scroll over on the map over to Europe. Heck yeah. Over to Europe and see like what prices are looking like there and find a cheap place to fly into there, right? Like, whew, that's awesome. Yeah, so you can use that to, if you don't know where you're going, but you know you want to go somewhere for cheap, that is the tool to use. Another tip for you is being flexible with your dates. I cannot stress this enough. If you are flexible with your dates, you will find cheap flights and you will be able to take advantage of them. So some things, it is usually cheaper to fly during weekdays than weekends, or like a Friday and a Sunday. It's going to be more expensive than a Tuesday to a Thursday. It is also more expensive to fly during high times, so during holidays or during summer vacation, rather than low times that's off season for that destination or not around a big holiday. If you are flexible with your travel dates, you are going to be able to take advantage of so many cheap deals. And if you're wanting to make travel a priority in your life, this is the first thing to figure out, is how to be flexible so you can travel when it's most advantageous to you. The second tool I want to talk with you about today is literally one of my favorites. I bombard all of my friends and family with cheap flight deals that I find through this service. They are getting pretty annoyed at me. It is called Scott's Cheap Flights. No relation, unfortunately. So Scott's Cheap Flights is an email service that will notify you whenever they find cheap flights pretty much to anywhere around the world. So let me show you an example of an email that Scott's Cheap Flights sends. So this is a subscription service. You go to their website and sign up using your email. You can sign up for a free subscription or a paid subscription. And what they do is they send you emails containing both domestic and international flight deals. So this email was sent to me in 2019, so it's old. But this was a flight deal to Iceland. And like, look at these prices. These are crazy, crazy cheap. So it's going to show you where it's to, where you can fly from, when, what the normal price is, what airline it's going to be on, and how long they think that these flights will last. And then if you scroll down even more, they show you how to book. So since this is just an alert subscription service, there's no way to actually book these tickets through this email. But every alert will have directions on how to go about booking these flights, whether it's through Google Flights or another booking service. So for me personally, I do pay for the paid subscription on the service. I think it's a great deal, and for the amount of money you're saving on these flights by finding these deals, it really does cover the cost of the yearly subscription fee. Also, I do want to note, with the free version or the paid version, you do get to set your home airport, so you're only going to receive deals that are relevant to you. Even with the free version, you're getting deals multiple times a week. If you have the premium paid version, they're sending you flight deals pretty much every day or every other day. You don't have to be searching and taking these hours and hours to find these amazing deals. They just pop up into your inbox. It's amazing. So I sincerely hope that you find some truly amazing cheap flights with these two tools that I talked about today. If you haven't already, go sign up for Scott's Cheap Flights. It will literally change your life. Go ahead and click the link in the description below to sign up for either a free or a premium version. If you're not signed up and you're passionate about travel, you're really just missing out on these great deals that come right to your inbox, okay? So make sure to leave me a comment down below with what was the cheapest flight you have ever found and what tool did you use to find it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want more tips and tricks on how to travel for less money, less stress, and more adventure. I will see you next time.